think I'm live now, so you guys should see me and hear me. Different setup than yesterday. I just moved. Actually, just landed here, and it's gonna be my place for the next few days. I won't be back in Dubai in some time. Uh, Quite a few things happened this weekend, like today. Before that, just quick market overview. I think weekends just our view is that nothing really happens, but we did say on yesterday's stream that we were holding our shorts. If we look at the 100K challenge, 100K to a million challenge, I think we're actually at all-time high, which is something we need to celebrate because we did have a good. We did have a big negative UPNL on BTC. So it's just good to be. Oh, sorry. It's just good to be back there. In terms of expectation from here, we've closed on the S&P in the red. That was a pretty nasty close, and I think, not so much of a TA guy, but I just think that when you're closing on a Friday with the VIX super high, S&P dropping, BTC failing to break out of the range, you have the timing on your side, and you can just wait. It's a lot more comfortable to be in shorts now than longs. I think there's little that would favor longs, besides just bear market rally. But I think if you start seeing some risk off on the equity market, it's going to be hard for BTC to find some strength, unless we have some very big de-escalation over the weekends on the Iran conflict. I think once we have the oil that shoots up. I mean, it is already, but goes into the 100 or 100 plus. I think we'll make a compelling case for potentially a bottom. If you look at the VIX, every time you have the VIX that goes up, that's usually, goes up sharply, like above 40. It's usually a good bottom. So here that was the yen carry trade, and here that was the tariff lows. And I think what can take the VIX to plus 40 is that the Strait of Hormuz gets shut for longer than expected, and that you have some kind of limit down on equities, and then I think you'll have a bit more panic. The thing I don't like is the S&P is just the S&P is at basically at all-time high, and you have so much uncertainty still, which makes for a very tough long case on crypto. So plan for crypto now is there is not much to do here in the middle. I think we'll cover our shorts tomorrow or Monday, and then reassess. I think before the New York Open or CME, we might just cover the shorts. I still haven't made up my mind, or just at least reduce some of the exposure we have. And yeah, I think it depends on how we build up momentum there. Because I don't want to be so bearish at these prices. You're 50% down from all-time high, so it makes little sense to be super bearish, and you can have some pretty deep mean reversions that can happen quickly. Product-wise, so we've added this stuff, which is I'm now going live. That's one of the things that we've added, but now we are sharing on the building public the stuff that we worked on today. So the QA has started of the trading terminal. So you can see the interface. I think it's here. You can put on a trade. And then, check your, whatever orders you have. In my case, I have 2 open orders. What we've added is, the cool thing is the max drawdown price and the max daily loss price, which is, relevant for yield challenge. So for example, if you have, today I'm have a 100K challenge. If my position goes to 62.2K, I'm gonna hit the max daily loss, and if it goes to 58K, I would have pretty much blown the account. And so it's basically what you usually see with the liquidation price, but we apply it to the challenge parameters, or like risk parameters of your challenge, which I think is valuable. We will. That's just, I guess, just what we've added. We added a section on for the community to help in the QA, and I would say they've done a great job so far. So we've created this Kanban board, or anyone that has the alpha tester role. So you can see here the alpha tester role can come and comment on issues. So I've actually just shipped this like a few minutes ago, and that's gonna enable us to have a very orderly QA of the app. And on our side as admins, we will move the cards around. So, that's nothing new under the sun here. Just an easy way and an orderly way to organize community QA. And it's not just bugs, it's also features. We will add like a priority list, etc., but you'll see things move around. So whenever I discuss about, for example, something in building public, I will add the reference to one of those issues. We've also added API auth support to the WebSockets on the beta environment. Before we were just supporting JSON web tokens. So just a very small thing. As I said, we've added the max drawdown price in the position tab. So that updates dynamically. Just like the position tab, we've added some cosmetics like the limits here. We've made them look slightly better. And that's more something for internal, but we've finalized our roadmap for basically everything that we want to have for the release up to the training competition. So we've packed like all the features we thought were relevant, and now it's just about knocking each feature individually. So what's coming next is for us is to troubleshoot as much as possible this trading terminal. I expect us to be completed with the trading terminal QA fully by Tuesday or Wednesday, and that's going to be live in the beta environment, which is the QA environment. Anyone can access it. You can expect things to be bugging, but that's my expectation that Tuesday and Wednesday we tackle most of the bugs. From what we've seen from the community QA, it's nothing that's too hard to accomplish. And then we'll add. I mean, basically the app today looks it doesn't look so good. Like these items are not high fidelity with the design. Same the analytics and leaderboard they're not finished, and same for the settings page. Today it's basically not implemented, but these are things that so I'm confident. Just bottom line is I'm confident to have a fully ready, full on ready, sorry, app with like a polished dashboard, analytics, leaderboard, settings page by end of next week. And so the community QA on the app will be scoped down to trading terminal until Tuesday, Wednesday, and then have this roll over to the other phases like dashboard, analytics, leaderboard, basically the full app. And so then we'll be ready for the trading competition. We don't have the exact date for the trading competition just yet. We want to make sure community QA is going fine, and then we'll do our first product release on app.proper.xyz, and then we'll go ahead with the trading competition. That's the plan. So if you're watching this and you want to be part of the people at QA, you can simply go ahead and you can go to proper.xyz/product/QA. I see the screen because I've connected my Discord accounts and I have the right role. But if you don't have the right, if you haven't bound your Discord account, or if you don't have the role, it's going to prompt you to connect Discord and have the role. How you get the role is you need to answer a quiz on perps. So we want to assess your knowledge of perpetuals and perps trading, because otherwise I don't think you're super relevant for helping us, at least at this stage. Eventually at some point, but not now. And then you'll have access to this. This is going to be incentivized. That means people that help us out on this will be rewarded. And that's I think that's all for today. It's for me it's been a very long day, but catch you tomorrow to do further QA and to just help make progress on the app. So thanks for tuning in, and have a good night, everyone.